Albert Wilson's future in Miami is definitely not certain despite his contract. The Dolphins brought him in 2018, and most people kind of saw it as a questionable move, seeing that he was a backup and he got paid like a starter. But he was stunningly, really good in his first year here, and especially in that breakout game against the Chicago Bears in Week 6, only to get injured the week after. But despite that, people were very excited to see him back in 2019. And at the beginning, he didn't really fare quite as well. He just didn't get enough production going, and he also missed a few weeks due to injury again. So at that point, it seemed pretty certain that he was going to be cut. But once he came back, he really turned on the Jets. He became a very reliable target for Fitzy, and he looked maybe even better than he did in 2018. So with that all being said, should we bring him back despite his injury history? To me, yes, and actually it's one of the most important moves we'll make in the offseason this year. So you can say what you want, but the NFL nowadays is definitely more favored towards the offense. And understandably so, because ratings are a lot higher when teams are scoring points. It's more fun to watch. Today's league is just very pass heavy, and yeah, we'll see some great defensive teams every now and then, like the Jacksonville, Chicago Bears, but it's just, how many of those teams actually stay consistent? The Jags only lasted a year, the Bears only lasted a year, the Legion of Boom even died out kind of fast, and the Broncos defense, yeah, they might have won a Super Bowl in 2015, and even after that season they stayed good, but were the Broncos actually a good team after their Super Bowl win? It's just, offensive teams are so much more consistent nowadays. The Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, they should have gone to a Super Bowl in 2018, and they stayed consistent this year and actually made it to the Super Bowl this time. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive genius, brought Atlanta to a Super Bowl with a very high-powered offense, and it took a while to get his team going when he was with the 49ers, but now they're in the Super Bowl. The Saints, also a very fast and high-powered offense, they went 11-5, 13-3, and then 13-3 again since 2017. You see what I'm getting at here? It's just the teams that strive nowadays are very fast, physical, offensive-minded teams, and especially very pass-heavy. And Albert Wilson is exactly that, paired with two other great starters in Devontae Parker and Preston Williams. And Jakeem Grant is also here for a few reps if we need him, and we know how fast he is. I think if we want to win a Super Bowl in today's NFL, it's going to be through a very powerful, high-flying offense. And Albert Wilson has proved to us that he can do just that for this team. We might have a lot of holes, but if we pay him, our passing game will be extremely tough to stop.